How's everyone doing? Pat here from Tor Physio Performance, and today I want to carry on talking about our warm-ups. Previous video I showed you a couple of different options for some lower body and T-spine mobility as we're getting ready, and all we needed was a golf club. Today I want to do the same exact thing with just a golf club and your body weight to help you get warmed up for the round. Ideally you have a band in your bag. There's some better options and you can get more out of the time that you're using. So I've showed a couple of those options 2 videos ago. But if you don't have access to the bands, it's always better to do something rather than nothing. A dynamic warm-up is always going to get you in a better place for when you get out on that golf course. Long duration static stretching is not the best thing for you pre-round. You really want to get moving in a dynamic fashion, get some of the blood pumping, get the heart going, and get the body moving, and then we can get out to that first tee and have a good day on the course. So let's go through a couple different options first. First, let's just start with our body weight and just start getting some rotation in our shoulders moving. So I'll go through a full shoulder rotation or big shoulder circles, however you like to call it. So from here I'm going to go hands all the way up overhead. I'm going to rotate my hands facing them behind me, reach all the way back behind me, and then from there I like to change the direction. So palms are still facing away. From here, start to rotate them as they get up overhead, all the way back in front of me. So back and forth through 8 to 10 reps there. So now that we have a little bit of rotation and we have some full overhead mobility going, it's really important for us to get some external rotation going on for our shoulders. So best place for me to recommend for you to do it from is to get down to that golf posture, just like you're holding your golf club. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to have our elbows shoulder height, and from here I want to work on externally rotating it as far back as we possibly can. One note that I want to say is as you're doing that, don't drive the ribs forward. Really work on just moving through the shoulder. So we can go through 8 to 10 here of getting the rotation of our shoulders working. So next, we need to get some shoulder blade mobility going too, so we can work on some W's. Another video, good video that I've shown before, getting back into that hinge position. I like to start with my forearms facing each other. From here, squeezing back, really focusing here on getting those shoulder blades back and squeezed, and also keeping those hands back so we're getting a little bit of external rotation as we go through there. So those are a couple good body weight options to get the shoulders moving. Next, I'm going to go and grab my golf club, and then from here I want to work on making sure I get my forearms and my wrists warmed up, because it's a crucial part of making contact with the golf ball, is being able to control the club face with our hands and our wrists. So having some rotation warm up is going to be key for us when we get out there on the course as well. So first thing I'd like to do is I like to grab this golf club, and I'm going to grab it as far as you feel comfortable. I like to hold all the way down in the grip, but if that feels too heavy, you can always grab in the middle of the club. And from here, what I'm going to do is have my elbow right against my side, and I want to do is I want to control the rotation all the way until my palm is facing down. From there, hold for a quick second, control the rotation all the way back until my palm's up. So we can go back and forth there. As we go, we can gain a little bit of speed. This isn't going to be something we're trying to go super fast on, but we can gain a little bit of speed as we go, as we get through 8 to 10 there. Then we can move on over to the other hand, do the same thing on both sides so we have some rotation in our forearms ready to go. So those are a few options with just some body weight in the club to get our shoulders and our forearm rotation, everything warmed up for when we get out there. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. We're always glad to give a hand.